Hello, I'm Jack Stafford. You know, at Pillsbury, being the best isn't just a slogan. It's the commitment on which our company is built. The presentation you're about to see on Keep the Promise is part of a program that emphasizes the importance of quality at Pillsbury and the pride that all of us take in the job we're doing. It's a tribute to you, the Pillsbury employee, for your ongoing efforts to maintain our high quality standards. And it's a pledge to our customers that each time they select a Pillsbury product, they know they can expect the very best. So my thanks to you and the job you're doing, and for your continuing commitment to keep the Pillsbury promise. Thank you.
Sun, rain, faith in the field, hope for the yield, a promise. Seed, grain, life in the land, more than a plan, the promise. Grow, oh, let it grow. Plant that bountiful meadow row by row. Grow, let it grow. Let those fields and valleys overflow. Let it grow. Big wheels fly down the road, carry the load, the promise. Daylight all through the night, keeping in sight, the promise. Grow, grow, let it grow. Keep those big wheels headed toward the goal. Roll, roll, let it roll. Bring it on in so we can take control. Let it roll. Keeping the promise. Keeping that great old recipe. Keeping the promise. Setting our sights on quality. Keeping the promise. Feeling it way down deep inside. Keeping the Pillsbury promise. With pride.
It really begins out there, on the farms and ranches that sweep across this bountiful land of ours. The promise. It begins with a selection of produce and grains, meats and dairy products, all the raw ingredients that eventually are to be judged in a single mouthful. Quality. The promise of quality. When you think about it, that's quite a commitment, quite a responsibility, and it takes quite a team of people to live up to it. A team made up of very different talents. Dedicated business people who can effectively put the numbers together, analyze the market, plan for tomorrow. They're a part of the promise. There are the marketing people who design quality packaging, create meaningful and exciting advertising and promotional campaigns, guard the image. The research and development teams that speak a language all their own. Vitamins, calories, consistency. Ag research, working with plant genetics. Searching for new and more effective pest and weed controls. Engineering, providing plant and machine design. And the salespeople, who ultimately get the shelves and cases stocked and displayed within easy access of the consumer. But perhaps even more than any of these, the Pillsbury promise of quality lies in the care of the people on the line. The people who bring the raw ingredients through the plant doors to be formulated into excellence. Checking, rechecking, always attentive to safety factors. Keeping the sometimes delicate machinery running smoothly and efficiently. Keeping alive the whir and hum of quality. Quality is something that happens by design. Every detail is planned for, meticulously. And these standards are then strictly adhered to, so that the consumer gets what he or she has come to expect from Pillsbury, the best. So, it begins in the fields, this promise. It finds its way to plants throughout the country. Places like Fresno, Terre Haute, Watsonville, New Albany, and more. Here in these places, it is sorted, tested, and cleaned. It is blended and rolled, sliced, cooked, canned, frozen, and packaged. It is coated and shipped, and finally stocked. And every single day, it is bought by people just like you. And not just because of the way it's packaged, or because of how it appears in a magazine ad. It is bought because the end user has complete confidence in the name that's on the package. Green Giant, Totino's, American Beauty, Pillsbury. Names that all promise that certain goodness that can only come from careful attention to quality. It is because of this that Pillsbury pays tribute to the men and women who from field to plant to grocer's shelf have continually kept the promise and who pledged commitment to a future that will build on that established tradition. There's only one way to go when you're already the best. You get better. Perhaps the most difficult task is one of improving on an already successful effort. It's a task that requires fresh thinking, new ideas, and a certain amount of rededication. That's what Keep the Promise is all about. Moving on from here, taking it from the top.
Bright shines there on the line. Look and you'll find the promise. Team skill, together we will always fulfill the promise. Grow, let it grow. Plant that bountiful meadow row by row. Grow, let it grow. Let those fields and valleys overflow. Build, grow, moving ahead, working to spread the promise. New day, the feeling runs deep, working to keep the promise. Roll, let it roll. Keep those big wheels headed toward the goal. Roll, roll, let it roll. in the promised